So we're doing our saltwater soak, guys. I got a huge pot. Alright, y'all. So y'all know I picked these collards today, and I just pulled them out of the salt water soak. And I'm just gonna be cutting them up to get them ready to do my my hot bath. See, this really came out some nice size ones that thanks to the diatomaceous earth, I didn't have too many holes from the insects, so they worked out really good. So I'm really pleased. So I'm gonna end up doing this whole bucket. End up doing this whole bucket and get them dumped into my hot water soak. So that hot water soak is gonna let me do a 10-minute blanch on them before I freeze them and put them in the freezer. I'll probably keep some of them out to cook for dinner tomorrow, but in general, this was a nice haul for today. And this is my first harvest, basically, of the leaves. And y'all know I kept saying I had turnip greens, but as they got bigger, I was like, them do not look like turnip greens from the seeds that I had. So I guess I got them mixed up or something. So mainly I only have collards. But hey, I don't mind, because I figure these baby collards should be delicious, and we will find out in a day or so how good they are. If you put them in a shady area where it won't get too much direct sunlight, these technically are considered cold weather plants. But if you put them in an area where it won't get too hot, they got some shade. Like I've got some in the middle of the yard, but I've also got some that's off to the side of the yard in front of a fence, and they get a lot of shade over there. So I'm hoping I can keep some of them going up through the summer if it don't get too bad. And keep harvesting. So we'll see. I'm serious. I encourage y'all, start your own garden. Even if you don't do a garden, you can do it in pots. The first year I did them in pots on the back deck. And it was so much fun. I said, I need to move out to the yard to do a little bit more. But if you can't do a little bit more, those pots give you a type of microgreen. You can eat these early. You can eat these like the way you do small spinach in salads. You ain't even got to let them grow as big as your hand or bigger than your hand. Any of those methods are good, just so long as you're getting some fresh vegetables. That is the key. You want to be getting those fresh vegetables. All right, we're getting down to the bottom of this, y'all. Knowing me, I done time-lapsed this and ran it a little faster through, so y'all didn't have to bear with me doing all these cuttings. But just getting me content. Hope y'all enjoy hanging out and seeing how we prepare some of the things that we grow in the garden. All right. All right, y'all. So we got us a nice amount here. We're gonna rinse this pot out. All right, y'all, so I got them in the sink, and I'm doing another wash on them before I put them in that pot to do the 10-minute blanch. All right, y'all, we got our final wash in. Y'all see my big old pots over there. I got them from my mom. She used to have big pots like that doing greens and whatnot. Now I find myself doing it. All right, so these are washed and clean, and I'm waiting for my water to get to boiling so I can throw them in there for the 10-minute soak. Not soak, boil, the 10-minute boil. Once I strain them out, I can let them cool down, and I can either finish cooking them tomorrow, or I can put them in Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer, either or. So I'm just going to do a quick blanch on them. I'm going to check that time because I'm thinking 10 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let y'all know. All right, y'all. We got our water going, and the instructions that I have are for collard greens, you need to blanch them 3 minutes, not 10 minutes. I had to go look back over my notes. 3 minutes. If you have any other kind of greens, 2 minutes, and spinach, 90 seconds. But pretty much our spinach, we've been eating it straight out for salad, so we don't have to freeze that. It is also recommended that you boil them first. Now, you don't have to, but according to, notations, if you don't boil them, they won't retain their taste once you do decide to cook them. So, that's up to you. But I've always blanched mine first. All right, let's start putting them in. We got 3 minutes. So it's just once it starts boiling, that's when we'll start counting. Alright, so we'll watch this. Once it starts back boiling, then we're going to take them off in 3. We'll start counting 3 minutes from the time it starts boiling. Alright, I'm just going to mash them down a little bit. Make sure everything's in the hot water. Oh, they are really tender. Alright, so we're going to let that set. And once it starts boiling, we're going to start counting. We're going to set the timer on the stove for 3 minutes. And once they're blanched, then I'll be able to put them in ice water for another 3 minutes. Let them cool down. And then I'll be bagging them up. Alright, y'all. So, we are into the 3-minute boil. We got 2 minutes and about 13 seconds to go. Kate commented, it sure smell good. We may not get a chance to freeze these. These might be dinner for tomorrow. I don't know. Just give me a little ham hock, a little chicken bouillon, throw it off in here. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. But anyway. Alright, we got 1 minute, 38 seconds left. Get off of my spoon. I need you in the water. Thank you. Y'all see that nice pretty green color? I just love that. Ever since for the last 2 years I've been growing collard greens and turnip greens normally, but I didn't have any this year. But hey, we're doing good with the collards, so I just keep with the collards, because if you get them young enough, they still just as tender as if you had collards. All right, we got 50 seconds to go, and we're gonna take them out of here. Like I said, we're gonna put them in a cold water ice bath. All right, y'all, this is the last step. We got them in an ice water bath. And then we're going to take them out in about 3 minutes. And then we'll we'll be able to bag them up or for me to set them aside to probably cook them tomorrow. So we'll see. All right, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, y'all.